Here she goes. She's leaving. She's leaving us. She's leaving us. How dare you? You're not allowed to go. No. Don't go. So I didn't really get to document it very well there, but it's Lainey's first day at work today. It was a bit of a rush getting out the door and stuff, but she's left us, Apollo. She's left us, which means that it's me and you all day long. Just me and ooh. So bless Lainey, that the anxieties were running high this morning on Lainey's first day back. She didn't want to go. She didn't want to have to leave the baby. I see you. I see you in there. Mummy wasn't all too keen on leaving you, was she, this morning? Didn't want to go, did she? But I'm a bit nervous as well, actually, because it's our first time where we've ever had a full day at home together without Mummy. I know. What are we going to do? We'll have to make some plans. But first, we're going to have some breakfast. Sound good? This is Apollo's outfit number 3 of the day. Because I need some advice. Just realised that I filmed that whole entire last part in slow motion. So I got to like a certain point, I was like... So I'm just going to say it again. Basically, Apollo, I need advice because Apollo's teething. And he's gone through like 3 outfits by 9 a.m. And that's gone on for the past few days now. And he's just pooping all the time. I'm not talking like little poops. No, I'm talking like wham poops. And nothing's changed in his diet. So I can't blame that. And I don't know. And there's an old wives' tale, supposedly, that like teething can affect more than just their teeth. It affects literally every aspect of their life, including poops. Is that a thing? And have you just got to grin and bear? Because he is going through clothes like there is no tomorrow at the minute. It's just utterly ridiculous. His nappies are the right size. Everything's the right size. His clothes fit him perfectly. It's just no space when he goes for a poop in the nappy. It's mental. It's a bit of a grim subject to be talking about, but I know there's a lot of mums out there that can help me with this. Help me, please, dear God. And I've also had to phone up the council this morning because 2 and a bit weeks ago, we ordered some wheelie bins and they haven't arrived, even though we were told that they'd arrive within 5 working days. It has now been like 50 billion working days and they're still not here. So I had to phone up and be like, where's my wheelie bins? And they're like, oh, we don't know. We'll chase that up for you. Bear in mind, that's the 3rd time they've told us that they're going to chase it up for us. I'm sick of going to the tip to take my rubbish. The car stinks. Where's my wheelie bin? He has arisen. And he is standing. Is it time for some lunch? Should we have some lunchies? Oh, you're so grumpy. What have you got for lunch? Let's go and find out. So, young sire, on the menu today, we've got some cheese sticks, some cucumber sticks, some avocado, and some gnocchi. Pinocchio. I don't know either. I'm sorry. It's okay. You can have some food. Ready? Bon appetit. Enjoy your very beige meal. Beige and green meal. Lainey's just texted me as well, and she's not even been there a day, and she's already got a pay rise. What the fuck? How do you do this, lady? How only you can get a job within 12 hours of living here and then get a pay rise within the first... What time are we on? Within the first 3 hours of working there. Your mummy is incredible. Your mummy is incredible. I know. And here's some gnocchio. Gnocchio. Wasn't it? He's never had this before, so we'll see how he gets on with it. You've got a right little feast. I'm so jealous. Also, We used to have this high chair a little bit further back, and can you see where he painted the wall with his food? He'd just get sticks of food and he'd just dab it against the wall. Oh God. So I'm gonna have to paint over it because it's like stuck on now. There's no chance we're getting that off. You a little interior designer. He's like, this room could use some colour. So we're gonna head out now that we've had some lunch because Mummy has tasked us with some jobs today. So job number one is that we need to go to a blind shop. Basically, we've got a handful of blinds up in the house, but the back door, because it's a pretty wham door, we need a bit more of a kind of a bespoke size than what's put up in shops. And I just want someone to cut the blinds for me because we bought a blind from Dunelm and I had to cut it down by about 7 centimetres, right? Not much at all. But when blinds say to you that easy to cut to size, that is the biggest lie on this planet. Don't believe them when they tell you that. They just want the sale, right? It's not true because we had so much stress, we had tears, and almost a relationship ender just trying to cut a blind to size. It was so stressful. And I just can't put myself through it. So I need to get a blind for the back door. And that little side bit next to the back door. That one there, we can get one from like, one that we don't need to cut down to size. So I'm just gonna buy that from like Wilkinson's or something. And we need to get like a 40 centimetre blind, which if you've ever bought blinds before, they don't do them in anything lower than like 60 or 70 centimetres. So yeah, I need to get one that's bespoke cut for that. So we're gonna go to a blind shop. I'm going to go and check that out. And then over the road from the blind shop, there is like a leisure centre with a soft play in it. So we're going to go for a little play in the soft play as well. How does that sound? Good plan? Mwah. Let's go and do it. Let me just hit the mute button. Brucey, no excuses. Here we are. Go Star Blinds. This is the place I've been told to go to. Apparently they've already sized up our blinds before we moved in. Our landlord got that sorted for us. So I've just got to go in and ask for those little ones. Let's go. Should we go have a little play? Should we go have a little play? Come on then. Let's go again. Go on. You can conquer that mound. I'm telling you. Go. Go. You've got this. You conquer this, we'll go, I'll tell you what. You conquer this, we'll go and play up in the football Astro. How about that? Go. Come on, you've got this. Go, baby, go. He's bottled it halfway up. Oh. Come on. Keep going. Keep going. Yay! Got my sweat on. This is what we came for. Gotta use your feet. Use those little tootsies. You're like, no, I'm a goalkeeper. You will not be a goalkeeper. You will not be a goalkeeper. Come and get it. Come and get it. You gotta work for it. That's it, and then you tee up and then. Oh, yes. And use those little feet. Goal!
And that Rooney goal was enough for the 3 points. Manchester City are still alive here. Balotelli, Aguero! I swear you'll never see any time for Manchester City to snatch the title away from once more.
Does anyone know how it gets so hot in soft plays? It's mad. This kid, he hasn't even broken a sweat. We just had an experience in the leisure centre. I'm going to have to talk to you about it when I get home because he's kicking off because he needs to get home for a little nap. Cause it was lovely in there, but there was an experience that caused me that meant I just needed to go home and it was his fault. I'll tell you about it in a minute. So the baby's just gone down for a nap. So the reason I had to come on, oh my God, I can't believe it happened. It's not even that bad, right? But it was just embarrassing. So what happened was I was at the leisure centre playing with the baby and we were getting ready. Well, we were kind of packing up to leave, but Apollo was really enjoying himself and I really needed to go to the toilet. So I thought, I'll go to the toilet, we'll play for another 15, 20 minutes, and then we'll head home, right? And then he actually had another poo. So I thought, I'll go and change him. He needed to be changed, I'll go and change him. So we go into the parent and child baby changing place, which is also, you know, / a disabled toilet. Keep that in mind because that's important. And I change it, everything's fine, and I'm like, right, I'm gonna go to the toilet. Now, if you've ever been into a disabled toilet, which I'm sure most of you have, there's that little red cord right next to the toilet. Now that red cord, I don't know if you have it in the US, you probably do, but in the UK, definitely. The red cord is there, so if anyone who's disabled, who's using the toilet needs any help, they can pull the cord and then someone will come and help them. So Apollo, I'm holding the baby, I'm trying to go for a toilet, I'm standing up and going doing my biz, right? And he's trying to play with this cord. Now, I'm trying to stop him from playing with this cord. And I'm like, trying to go to the toilet. I've got one hand held, right? I've got a baby in one arm. I'm trying to like go to the toilet using my other hand. And he's then trying to pull this cord. So I've got to take my other hand away and I've got to then reach over and try and stop him from pulling this cord. I'm just like I'm like a hose pipe. I'm going everywhere, right? And I'm like, oh my God, this is carnage. And then as I'm about to, I pull my hand away to try and like sort myself out. And he decides that he's just going to yank the cord. He doesn't just play with it, he yanks it. So all of a sudden, the sirens are going off, right? I'm in the disabled toilet like, oh God, please no. I'm trying to tidy up quickly before anyone comes in and thinks that like, I'm just creating mess. So I'm tidying up, I've got the baby, I'm trying to wash my hands, and then someone comes over, like one of the PT staff, comes running over. It's like, everything all right in there? I'm like, I just open the door with a sad face. I'm just like, I'm so sorry. My baby just pulled the cord. And he's just like, and he just starts pissing himself. Now, this isn't the first time he's done this either. This is the second time. The first time happened like a couple of months ago when we went to John Lewis. And we just went to John Lewis and like he decided that he was going to do it. He did the exact same thing then. Moral of the story, don't need a wee when you've got a baby. Just don't need the toilet at all. If you need the toilet, it's already game over. So yeah, that's why I felt like I had to leave. I was so embarrassed. To be fair, we were wrapping up anyway. But he's gone down for a little nap now, which means that I can crack on with some YouTube-y things. And before going to get Lainey at, I don't even have a watch, so I don't know why I checked the time. Probably, I don't even know what time it is. Probably in the next hour or so I need to go. She's home!
Woo-hoo! I'm home.
How was your first ever day of work after like 9 years of not working?
I'm knackered.
I bet you are.
It was intense. It's like, you don't know anyone, you don't know the place, you don't know the staff, you don't know the kids, you don't know the routines, you don't know what's expected of you, like, or what you want to do, if that's acceptable.
Yeah.
You know what it's like. It's hard, but
Apollo looks
I'll go
happy
back,
to be
so
with you. I'll go back.
I guess I'll go back.
I mean, if you have to.
I suppose.
You were very missed at home, actually. But we had a good day, I think, didn't we, Paul? Oh, look at him cuddling in. We went to the soft play, we made friends, we played football. Oh, we priced up some blinds.
How much?
So it was 190 quid for these two.
What?
And 45 quid for the baby's little slim.
45 quid for a 40 centimetre?
Yeah, it's almost £1 a centimetre, yeah.
That's absurd. And that's fitting as well?
Yes.
To have it fitted too?
Yes.
Oh, okay, that's alright then. Well, no, we'll just do it ourselves.
But that means I've got to cut to size. Can easily be cut to size.
No, what I mean is we'll order some online and it'll be like cheaper.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Just put those ones that like slide in there.
Yeah. And then you can like...
And then you just...
Yeah. Right, we'll do that. Oh, it's so lovely to have you home.
Oh, I'm glad to be home, back with my boys.
Well, I'll tell you what, we'll have a cup of tea and then we'll end this vlog.
Okay.
Let's end this vlog. I feel like it's only apt. It's been me and you all day.
Don't leave me out.
No, I'm going to leave you. You left us. Don't say it like it's our fault. The audacity of this woman. She leaves us, she walks out that door, and she says...
He wants me.
He's like, goodbye. And then you come back 8 hours later and expect to still be included within our vlog.
Oh man, the audacity.
Stop, we're going to get copyrighted because of how good you sound.
Stop it. Oh, I look a bit trunchbull, don't I, with my hair?
You look a bit professional today.
Don't, you've got me slippers on!
She went to work in her slippers.
No, I didn't.
Oh.
Power heels. Power heels.
Right, we're going to love and leave yous. It was lovely. Thank you for coming on our first ever day at home together. Thank you for coming as well and being such a good boy.
Were you the best boy?
We had a lovely little day. It was nice to document it, and it was just a lovely day. And we're gonna spook to you later. If you have enjoyed, be sure to jump to get that like button, subscribe if you're new, tickle my little bell, and then we'll spook to you later.
Nobody judge me for smelling my baby's bum there.
I think every parent's done it ever.
Safe. We're safe.
Spook to you later.
Peace.
Peace.